as you've seen on some of our videos before, when we're riding in the bus and we need to keep them busy for a long time. So this is 4 seat belts, and so 2 are there. They sit in the middle. I sit obviously closest to Kevin just in case Kevin needs something. And then we have room for like a bucket of toys or their TVs. But I also bought these on a little hook, and you've probably seen it in a bunch of my videos, but using it is amazing. I put my stuff in here. I have my camera or my GoPro or my cell phone in here, and so I can just reach up and grab it. And then for the boys, I've got 2 little ones for them, and you can throw this one has a flashlight in it, but you can throw, I put treats, snacks, or little things for them to play with, little action figures, things like that, whatever. Before every big trip, I always make sure to bring snacks. When I went to New Jersey or Pittsburgh, it's a really long trip in the car. It's like 9-10 hours long, and you need to keep them busy. And then, of course, they're children, and I have a small bladder, so we stop all the time, and they want something out of the vending machine. So juice boxes and Rice Krispie treats and these small bags of chips. You just take a whole bunch of them. Granola is just their favorite snacks, things you know they'll like on the road, and put them in a bag, just like a tote bag, and then put them right by where their feet is. So if your kids are older, like Owen, he could just reach down and grab some. Or if it's like Jackie, you know, when we're at a rest stop, I just know to grab something and give it to him. Or I put some snacks in my front seat so I could just run around and grab them. And that will save you money on buying snacks all the time and keep them calm down enough so they're not at each other's throats and not hungry. Another fantastic thing for the car is these little things. This one's kind of a mess because we just got back from a trip, and so it's kind of all dirty and not full. I've taken everything out of it, but it needs to be washed. But you can just get these at the dollar store. I think I got this, yeah, I got this one. So it's from Target for $3, but I got it at a thrift store for $1.99. That's what, this is definitely a thrift store money thing. So anyway, I just put all their little stuff in it. I put a juice box. You can put a juice box and a snack on this side, some toys on this side, their sunglasses, you know, little cars, little things for them to play with. And I just put it right in between. So A, there's still room so you can buckle them in, and then B, they still have their seats. It's in between so they both can get at it. Another good thing to do before you go on a trip with children and you're going to be in the car for a long time is to make sure that they have like a TV or a tablet or something they can watch stuff on. They don't have to watch it the entire time, but if they're getting at each other's throats, and it's normally a time if you were at home you'd separate them and put them in 2 separate rooms, then that's a good time to whip out the DVD player or tablet, whatever you have. But bringing 100 of these is not easy when you're on a road trip. So when we were looking to save space years ago, I'm a huge DVD person, I'm a huge movie person, so is Kevin. So when we got together, we had like a bazillion DVDs, and I know back in the 90s and the 80s, everyone had them in this display case, and now you look on yardsales.com or whatever, and there's like hundreds of them, and they're trying to get rid of them, because this is the best idea ever. You take these CD cases, you can buy them anywhere, and all you do is put all your DVDs in them. So the kids can flip through them. You don't have 100 of these laying around the house or displayed. You can buy ones that have 4 spaces. These are good for the kids. It's not too huge, it's not too heavy. And then they can just flip through, or you can quickly flip through, and all their movies are there. These cases are also recyclable, so when you take them out, you just throw them in your recycling, which is great, and you're not taking up all this room. Right now I am packing up the bus because it's our first trip tomorrow. Cannot wait. So Kevin works half a day on Fridays. They work long days Monday through Thursday so that they can leave at 11:30 or 11 o'clock on Fridays. It's their summer hours. They go back to normal 9 to 5 during the winter time, but for summertime they figure people want to leave early, and you know, everyone's not really doing work on Friday anyway. So Kevin just got these for the bus. So it's Han, Ben Kenobi, or Ben Obi-Wan, Luke, and Chewbacca. So we might get some more to go behind it. I guess it all depends on where we're parking, and most of the place we're going, because it's the east, is very wooded, and there's state parks that have a lot of like woods and shade. So I don't really think we're gonna need that much from the sun and it like heating, but I guess when we get on the road we'll really see. Just packing up our lawn chairs and what have you. We got all our shoes. So this shoe rack down here, it's just a shallow because it goes up. So it holds one on the bottom for the kids, sandals, and then a deeper one for hiking boots, my new amazing hiking boots that I just got, and like sneakers, stuff like that. I don't know where Kevin's gonna put his shit, but he's gonna have to find a place. This is just stuff we need to grab right away, or like the dog leash. This is just a place to throw stuff. GoPro stuff. It's not supposed to rain this weekend, so I don't think we'll need umbrellas. Up here, look at all the new stickers. So we had put up a few, but since then we've been to Pittsburgh, Luray Cavern. That's at Angel Oak. I found a bunch of these magnets that we had. This is New York. And we have not been to Arizona, but it was when we're driving, we will stack all these and put them in the back. We have our seat belts. So the couch, a lot of people asked this question when we were doing the bus tour. The couch is bolted to the floor, and then the seat belts are bolted to the couch. So unless it's a ridiculous wreck, I don't see anything, bad happening there. It's like super bolted down. Kevin can show you one time. The kids' seats, obviously we need them while driving. It's the law, guys. Kevin also just did this. So he got this Velcro that I don't know how adhesive it, but so it just Velcros in on itself and it will hold these shut or open, or, we can undo it and do it closed. We are not going to add the rest of this until the fall or when it gets cold. It's like 90 some degrees right now. So I know we have all these blankets, not going to really need it. I've been excited because, here's our table. A lot of people didn't ask during the tour, and it's something they didn't think about our eating arrangement. So this is just a folding table. It's plastic. We'll bring it out. I'm sure I'll show it in other videos. And it perfectly fits right there. We'll just pull it out and then we can eat out here. We can also bring it outside if we're going to cook or what have you. We looked at a lot of different IKEA ideas. We were going to have a big one from IKEA here. But the stove's more important. We'd rather go live in this all winter and have a stove than to have a dining room table. So dry storage, all of our dry goods like rice and grits, and obviously Jackie's enormous thing of pancake mix because that's all Jackie eats. On this side, coffee, tea, it's jam-packed in there because all these are gonna rattle, so I wanted to jam it completely shut. More dry goods, spices, spaghetti, fried apples, because hello, we live in the South. That's what you need. Pretty pissy. Boys are having fun. You excited? Yeah. Here we go. Leaving the house. We're leaving. No, this is the best day of our life.
Also, it's the best day of my life. It's the best day of my life. It is my best day.
Who needs an Airstream? Jenny needs an Airstream.
we just got in. We parked it, and it's just parked and we're good to go. I'm making Jackie a mayonnaise sandwich because he's gross like that, and I'm going to make myself a turkey sandwich. Kevin, yeah, you could do that. Kevin's setting up the awning over the picnic table. Owen is still asleep over here. And we are going to set up our bathroom situation. It's a composting toilet. And we need to add water to the peat moss and then put that in there. It's just a little bit of water to the peat moss. And then that way it's not so dusty. And it will still do its thing and suck up any, you know. So once we parked this underneath the driver's seat, it's kind of just where we keep all our shoes and sneakers. Take the kids' car seats off the sofa and put them in the driver's seat, and these are their rain jackets. It's supposed to rain tomorrow night. So Hank's cage is still there, which kind of screws up the chair situation, but we can make it work. And then the couch, we just take those pillows out and tuck away the seat belts. We can unload everything so we can have stuff up on the counter, which is great. We've got this pop-up drain so I can wash the dishes and it just drains down into the sink. And that's that.